Howdy friends, welcome to Free Range Ted. As you might have guessed, I am Ted, and today is Wednesday. Why is that important, you ask? Well, I've decided that I'm going to start releasing videos on Wednesdays. There's a good reason for that. If you're like me, you cook a lot on the weekends. I cook in bulk on the weekends so that I have things to eat during the week. I can take them to work, I can do whatever, it just makes life easier during the week. So if I want you to be able to follow my recipes and cook them on the weekends, then I need to give them to you a little bit ahead of time. And I think Wednesdays is a really great day for that. So we're going to give it a shot. I'm going to try out posting videos on Wednesdays for a while, and we'll just see if that works for you. If it doesn't, let me know. That'd be a great way for you to give me some feedback. Now, for this first one, I'm going to do it upright. I'm going to give you a twofer. Well, it's going to be a one-fer, and then when I finish the other video, it's going to be another one-fer, but when you put them together, it's a twofer, right? I thought about this, and I thought, how could I make something that would be, what would be a good thing to make that could make a couple different dishes out of? And I came to the conclusion that would be a sort of a base tomato sauce. And so for video number one, I'm going to use that base tomato sauce to make you spaghetti and meat sauce, which is delicious. And then I'm going to take that same exact base tomato sauce, and for video two, I'm going to be making chili, which it's raining outside and it's getting a little cooler because it's fall. And so that's going to be perfect for the weather that we have in store for us. So with that said, let's just get after it. Let's go do it. Okay, to a food processor, I want you to add 2 28-ounce cans of diced tomatoes. I like the fire roasted ones. Nope. No. Forget it. Just rough chop 5 or 6 cloves of garlic. Now slice up a shallot or 2. Depends on how big the shallot is. Give that a quick whirl in the food processor. I like to leave mine a little bit chunky. You can make yours whatever texture you like. Now set aside half of that batch. You're going to use that half for the chili. Now to a saucepan, you're going to add just a little bit of olive oil, maybe a tablespoon or 2. Go ahead and set that to low heat and add in your sauce mixture. Let your sauce begin to simmer, and to that you're going to add a bit of salt and pepper, along with some dried Italian herbs. Now give your sauce a good stir. Make sure it's well incorporated. You're going to bump the heat down just a little bit if it's not on low, and then put the lid on it and let it simmer while you brown up the meat. To a hot skillet, I'm adding some beef tallow. You could also use bacon fat, you could use canola oil, whatever you like. I happen to have beef tallow and that works well. To that, I'm gonna add some diced onion. I'm gonna let that saute for just a bit. Get a little color on them until they start to turn translucent. And you've always got to season as you go. A little salt and pepper. Now we're going to add in the meat. Today I'm using half mild Italian sausage and half ground beef. You could certainly use all beef or all sausage. You could even use the spicy Italian sausage if that's what you like. It's all good. Let that brown up really well. Make sure you stir it around. Get those onions mixed in there so you can incorporate the flavors. Once again, you're going to season with a little bit of salt and pepper. I'm also going to add in here a little bit of red chili flake and some fennel seeds. I think that's a really nice touch in this dish. Give that a good mix and just let it brown. You know what? My heart is telling me to add a little more garlic, so I'm going to add in some granulated garlic here. It's optional, you don't have to do it. I like mine to be a little bit on the garlicky side. Now your sauce should have reduced down just a little bit. Should look a little something like this. And now you're ready to add that sauce to your browned meat. Now, I just realized that I need to reuse this skillet for the second video for the chili, so I'm going to transfer this sauce back into the saucepan so that I can use this skillet again. Whoopsie! Now to finish this off, I'm going to toss in a little bit of fresh basil here. You don't want to add that at the beginning of the cooking because it will just wilt down into nothing, and it actually turns a little bit bitter. So I just put it in here at the end, and I'm going to let it simmer while I cook the pasta. I'm just using dried pasta today, and I'm going to follow the instructions on the box. I think it's about 10 minutes of cook time, and that's all there is to it. Let's plate this up.